finally, after 161 days, we're back to football. How do you feel?
Yeah, good, mate. It's been nice. Obviously, we'd had 2 games previous to this that I felt were very good workouts. And then obviously today, it's just nice to be back, mate, and back in the dugout and the boys doing what they do best. And it's just pleasing. It's good to be back.
So we've had some games before this. How do you feel pre-season has gone so far?
Yeah, very well. I thought, last Saturday was probably a little bit too tough for what I normally do for the first game. I thought it was a very, very tough against a very good Bracknell side. But we come through unscathed, which was really good. I felt Tuesday was a very, very good performance, and then on to today, which is a strange one. Sort of 2 games into pre-season, you're having a competitive game, so a bit different. But I thought again we were very, very good. I thought first half we tried a new formation, which was okay. We just passed the ball too sideways for me. I think you've seen for 90 minutes we've completely dominated possession for both halves. But so pleased with the second half performance. I thought we passed with a purpose, we passed forward, we created chances. Delighted that Dwayne got his goal. Sammy I thought was excellent when he come on, chase. But they give you them options, that's what they're here for. But an all-round really good performance, really pleasing to be in the next round of the Cup.
You talk about Dwayne, obviously 2 new signings got the goals. What do you feel about them?
Yeah, that's what they're here to do. Dwayne, I think you've seen what he gives us. He's non-stop running for 90 minutes. Take nothing away. I thought Brooksy was excellent second half when he come on. He linked up the play really well. And Sammy, I think you've seen again what Sammy's come and done. He's hit the bar, he scored on Tuesday. He scored last Saturday, he scored today. He looks a real threat, especially when you've got no Sean Lucian. Him and Chase become a really important part of the side. And I thought them 2 were very good when they come on. I thought the whole performance was very good. I thought first half, even though we didn't create a lot, I thought the midfield worked well with Bawley, Luca, Forbesy and Solomon. Joe, we're struggling with Joe at the moment. He's got a bit of a bad knee, so we've got to manage that now. We've got to manage the way. So going into Tuesday, there'll be a few trialists, and we're going to try a few new things on Tuesday. But that's what pre-season's all about. We've started very early. There's a long way to go to the season starts, so we can afford to give some boys some rest now, and then we'll kick on again for after Tuesday into next Saturday.
Obviously Tuesday the next game, but the most important game next is Wingate and Finchley in the semi-finals. What are you looking towards that?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I felt that they battered us last year when we had a side that wasn't really my kind of side, and we had to make some changes after that game. A side that's very energetic, very off the cuff in the way they play. Got some very good players. Spencer's a good manager, so they've got all the attributes. But I think we're a good side, and we can cause problems, and we've got a bit of flair about us. We pass the ball ever so well. I think Matt Ball's changed the dynamics of the way we play. But we've got some very good players at the club at the moment, and it's really important that we keep ticking and keep marking these games off. Listen, whatever happens in the next couple of weeks is not going to define our season. This is just about minutes in the bank. Even today, even against Wingate, if anyone's feeling tiredness or niggles, they won't be playing. It's as simple as that. We've got to look after the players because this is all geared up for the 19th of September. So we must keep moving forward, which I feel we're doing. We'll get some good minutes in some of the players that haven't played today or been on the bench, and just keep moving forward and enjoying the ride.
Obviously there's no fans today within the pandemic. How much are we missing the fans?
Mate, listen, I think it's an absolute joke if you want my opinion on it. I've said this before. You see my Twitter, I don't stop ranting on about it. You can go into Tesco's, you can go in the local shop, you can go to cricket, you can go over the field and play at the park. You can do what you want, but you can't come into a football ground. It's so simple. All you need to do is do online tickets, show your ticket at the door on your phone, walk in, have an allocated area that you stand in, wear a mask if it's that important, and then go from there and only allow 100 people into the stadium, or 200 or 250. You can do it quite easy. And listen, we talk about mental health. Well, help some people that support football. They might not be able to play it, but they support their local side or they go to football and it helps them. So listen, why don't we go and help them and let them back into football and let them watch what they love doing? It's really important, and I think at the moment it's an absolute disgrace that people aren't allowed in. We're going to lose more and more clubs. Look at Olsey the other day, they put on a great service for us. They'd have had 100 people paying probably £7-8. They've ended up with nothing. Actually, they've lost 50 quid that they had to pay towards the officials, the same with us. For me, absolute scandal that we can't have supporters in football grounds. There's loads of ways to do it, and it's completely wrong in my opinion at the moment. Cheers.